What a weekend, guys. We got not one, but two new leaks for Mortal Kombat 11, and of course they revolve around the infamous Kombat Packs. As we get closer to DC's fandom, one has to wonder if all of a sudden Russian leaks is a sign of something bigger is yet to come. Before we get there, guys, make sure to hit that like button, because liking these videos lets me know that you love them. Make sure to subscribe notification bell so you miss any videos just like this one. Let's get to the news. So as I said in the intro, we got not one, but two leaks that are supposedly coming to MK11. And to make things easy to follow, I'm going to cover the first leak, then the second leak, and then kind of do a comparison between the two. So the first leak I have comes from an anonymous user, of course, and it is posted on 4chan, and it reads as follows. Hello everyone, I'm writing today bringing you guys some news about NetherRealm Studios' current title, MK11. I will of course not be naming my source, but I will be sharing the information they presented. I will of course not be naming my source, but I will be sharing the information they presented me regarding the game's future DLC content. In regards to GameStop's promotional voucher, that is true. The game will be adding Cyrax and Sector as unlockable characters for MK11 Aftermath owners. They will, however, not be the next batch of DLC. The next DLC will in fact be Kombat Pack 2, or at least the rest of it. It will be revealed at the DC Fandom event. It will contain 3 new characters, Havoc, Serena, and Deathstroke. This pack will be available for purchase August 30th. It will contain these 3 fighters as well as skin packs. Then comes Sector and Cyrax. Along with the 2 robots, new fatalities will be added into the game. Each character will receive 1 new fatality, some being classic and others out of the blue. This content will be added sometime in December of 2020. The game's last batch of DLC will be Kombat Pack 3. It will contain 3 more characters. They will consist of Smoke, Melina, and Ash Williams. This pack is set to release in sometime of summer 2021. A final complete edition of the game will be released in fall of 2021. This complete edition will add a crypt expansion and 4 new stages: Pyramid of Argus, Shang Tsung's Throne Room, the Living Forest, and the Subway. New modes include Test Your Sight, Luck, and Might, with all being added to the game as well. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Take care and stay safe. The second link we have comes again from an anonymous user, of course, and is posted on Reddit, and it reads as follows. I just want to start off by saying that I hope you guys are having a good day and are staying safe. Other than that, I want you to know that I do work at NetherRealm Studios as a concept designer. I know it's risky to be putting my position on here, but trust me, there's more than one concept designer, so I was less hesitant to do it. So as far as DLC content for Mortal Kombat 11, we are finished with the Aftermath skin packs, and as far as when the first one will be released, it will be coming out on August 26th. This themed skin pack will be centered around Mortal Kombat 4, and the characters consist of Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang. There will also be an extra premiere skin in this pack exclusively for Raiden. For the next theme skin pack, it will be centered around Mortal Kombat 3, and the characters will consist of Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung, and Cabal. There will also be an extra premiere skin in that pack exclusively for Nightwolf. For the final themed skin pack for Aftermath, it will be centered around the 80s and 90s movie icons. It will be centered around The Collector, Johnny Cage, and Devora. There will also be an extra premiere skin pack in it exclusive for Sonya Blade. Now as far as that goes, that will not be the last batch as DLC, as there will be a Kombat Pack 2 and a Kombat Pack 3. The Kombat Pack is already completed, but they're still being tweaked a little bit more. There will be 4 characters in that pack that will be included. Those 4 characters are the Fire God Liu Kang plus skin packs, expected on September 13th, 2020, Michael Myers plus the skin packs, expected on October 30th, 2020, Sector and his skin packs, expected December 19th, 2020, and Stryker and his skin packs, expected February 14th, 2021. Now for the Kombat Pack 3, it is still in its beginning stages, but we've already made our decision on who is coming back to Mortal Kombat 11, and those characters are Havoc, Smoke, Kronika, and Ash Williams. Even though these will be the final batch of DLC, there will be more offline modes coming, but that's it for now. So let's discuss the bigger similarities and differences between both leaks. Both leaks state that Mortal Kombat 11 will be receiving a Kombat 2 and a Kombat Pack 3. That kind of puts away earlier thoughts from people that the Aftermath DLC was Kombat Pack 2. Both leaks state that the characters of Sector, Havoc, Smoke, and Ash Williams will be making an appearance in Mortal Kombat 11. Now here are a few differences. Compared to the first leak, the second leak goes into more detail about specific skin packs that could be coming to Mortal Kombat 11, and it seems like more realistic choices that could actually happen. In contrast, compared to the second leak, the first leak details that the complete edition of Mortal Kombat 11 will include 4 new stages. Characters that could still be added through DLC but were kind of left up in the air include Serena, Deathstroke, Melina, Michael Myers, and Stryker. An interesting reveal from this first leak was that the Kombat Pack 2 is set to be revealed at DC Fandom. While this may seem far-fetched, there's already rumored that not one, but 2 Batman games have been rumored to be announced for this year. The first being from Batman Arkham Origins developer Warner Bros. Montreal, who has been hinting that they are working on a reboot of the Batman Arkham series that would pit the Caped Crusader against such villains as Ra's al Ghul and the Court of Owls. The other game stems from the original Batman Arkham developer Rocksteady, who is supposedly working on a new DC game centered around the Suicide Squad. On Friday, DC themselves seemed to kind of further tease the possibility of both franchises getting some type of reveal at Fandom, with an article on their Daily Star news website. The article highlights the Joker in Mortal Kombat 11. If you're not reading the DC comics, first off, why aren't you? But right now, Batman is dealing with the Joker in Joker War, a crossover event that leaves Gotham City plunging into anarchy. And the last portion of this article is titled, "See You at DC Fandom, Joker," and says that we're excited to keep this peace treaty going all the way through DC Fandom on August 22nd. We'll see you there to talk more about these mischievous Mortal Kombat moves and what else you've got planned for the Joker War. So obviously from that statement, that kind of means that we could be getting something at DC Fandom for Mortal Kombat 11 MK11 after all. I think it'd be awesome if DC Fandom revealed something about WB Games period. I'd love to get something for Batman and Mortal Kombat 11. Honestly, out of all these leaks, you know the character I'd wish we have? The Flash. Bring the Flash into the play. Bring more DC characters back from Injustice. I think that'd be great. That's it. I think that's going to be the big news. They're going to bring Batman to Mortal Kombat 11. That's the big news, guys. Dropping the mic right now. I'm calling it. Last week I made a video covering 2 leaks that stated a DLC featuring Cyrax, Sector, and Havoc would be released, along with a skin for Raiden that would give him a red and evil-like hue. Well, this leak was debunked on Twitter and Reddit, but I also came across the original image on ArtStation by user MDesign, who posted the pic a year ago. Including these 2 new leaks, there have been a total of 5 leaks that I've covered on this channel so far. The first of them being a leak involving Xena the Warrior Princess. That leak, which also supposedly came from another Realm employee, stated that an upcoming Kombat Pack 3 will include 4 characters, 3 male Mortal Kombat characters and 1 female guest character. The leak didn't say who those male characters would be, but they did go on to provide supposed proof of the female character with the pictures showing the character alongside her various costume pieces. That character was Xena Warrior Princess. As I said in that video, that was more than likely a fake, but given that the same pattern is coming about as far as Kombat Packs being released with new characters including males and females, it's not so far-fetched that Xena could make an appearance. These recent leaks do mention the possibility of Smoke, who was recently featured in a new update for Mortal Kombat Mobile, which also featured brutalities from Scorpion, Liu Kang, and Jade. Update 2.7, which released on July 20th, had Smoke in his classic ninja costume as a playable character. Fans of MK11 have speculated that Smoke could make the jump over to MK11 since he's on MK Mobile, and Ed Boon has been making some tweets that have been alluding to Smoke's presence. Now, as I've also previously discussed in past videos, some believe MK Aftermath to have been the final DLC for Mortal Kombat 11 because AT&T is looking to sell its Warner Brothers game division. In more recent news regarding a potential buyer, I discussed the news about Microsoft potentially wanting to buy WB Games for its Xbox Game Studios. I also went into detail about what that will mean for the future of MK and possibly Xbox Games exclusivity. As I've been saying in past videos regarding these leaks, these are more than likely fake, but it does make fans feel like there's still more to milk out of MK11 since it'll be 2 years old next April. So what are your thoughts on the new leaks? Do you think they're valid? Do you think we'll actually get to see Smoke maybe move over to MK11 from MK Mobile? What do you think about DC Fandom reveals? Do you think it's possible that we will get, some type of reveal for either a Batman game or maybe even Mortal Kombat 11 DLC? In the comments below. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos just like this one, hit that subscribe notification bell. I'll see you guys next time on The Mashup.